Since the dawn of time, man has been curious. And for almost as long, the Vibes Broadcast Network has sought the truth. Investigate, discuss, explore. Okay, maybe in other episodes, but this one is just listen to the vibes.
The views and opinions of our guests may not necessarily reflect those of the host or the Vibes Broadcast Network. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Listen to the Vibes. And I have here Miss Chasity Leonard, and she is all the way from Ohio and taking time out of her day to share a little bit about herself and what she does. She tries to help other people and other businesses to make money, and we're going to hear her story, how she triumphed over some of her trials and tribulations. Let's start off. You just tell us a little bit about you.
My name's Chasity Leonard. Nice to meet you. And I'm a sister of 5. I'm the oldest out of 5 kids. Well, I have an older brother. But a little bit about me is I'm from Marion, Ohio. I'm 46 years old. I have 6 kids, 3 step, 3 real. They are all grown. The youngest stepson is 14 or 15. I have 3 grandbabies, 7, 5, and 2. And I'm an entrepreneur.
All right. So what got you into doing your business? And we're going to get into exactly what you do in a moment.
Okay.
So
what got me into it?
mm-hmm.
I had a friend reach out to me on Facebook and asked me if I looked at other ways of making money. At that time, I was selling Melaleuca, which I had no luck with. No luck at all. And she reached out to me and I was like, well, sure, why not? Won't hurt to take a look. You just never know what's out there until you look, you know what I'm saying? So I took a look at it and I was like, holy cow. This business is what I've been looking for,
Mm-hmm.
The training, the support, the mentorship, it just blessed me.
Now, I've told you before we started that I am a skeptic on everything. I've been through the Amway and all these other things. This isn't anything like that, right?
No, I mean, we're not like Amway. I'm not too familiar with Amway. I just know I do believe they sell products.
Yeah, there's
Ours is
cleaning products
services.
and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we work with services where people need and pay every day and can't live without.
Okay.
So, it's Amazon changed the game. You know
Mhm.
how you go to Amazon and you shop for products and you
Mhm.
get the same product as you would in the store?
Right.
Well, with my company, you don't shop for products, you shop for services, and you get the same service as you would in the Spectrum store, at a security system, Verizon, Sprint, all those companies, you get the same service. So the only difference is you go to our website and we get paid for it versus the person in the Spectrum store.
So exactly how does this work? So somebody comes to you and says, "Oh, look, I need to save some money. I need to make money for my business, what have you." So what does someone expect when they come to you?
Well, I always show the people the business because getting paid, when a little bit about me is I worked in a factory 22 years and all I knew is you go to work, you get paid. You don't go to work, you don't get paid. You're trading time for money, making somebody else's business rich.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just the middleman. They tell you what time to get up in the morning, what time to be at work, tell you if you can take a day off. They make you wear uniforms. They tell you when you can go to the bathroom, tell you when you can take a break, make you wear safety glasses, shoes. You can't take any days off. You're living on their time. Well, this business here, you're living on your time. You work your own hours, make as much money as you want. That you don't have you can come and go as you please. And you don't answer to nobody. You own your own business. It's not a job, it's a business. So, and it's game changer. I did it part-time, spare time in 2 years. For 2 years, and my mentor, would go talk to people for me, meet with people for me. And the last 2 years, I did it full time. I struggled all my life raising 3 kids on my own, getting pregnant at age 15. My dad was in and out of prison, leaving my mom to raise 5 kids. My brother got murdered at age 16. My parents got divorced when I was 14. And, and it just went from there. I have a system to where I know what I want in life and I know where I want to be. And this business that I run now is taking me where I want to be. So I can spoil my grandbabies, do what I want to do, and get that beach house I've been dying to get, and financial freedom.
Yeah. So, I mean, because, I've fallen for all kinds of stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too. I have.
The whole pyramid scheme kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so you can understand the reluctance. So how exactly does this work? I mean, what do you actually do?
Well, like if somebody, we look at people's bills and we just see what we can offer them versus what they're paying. I mean, it's really hard to explain how it works without seeing it, because we get paid in so many different ways. We're partners with over so many services worldwide to really explain it. Because it's just easier to see it to understand it. It's one of those things, you got to see it. But I can tell you this, it's been around for 30 years and we got A+ rating, Better Business Bureau. We're partners with $1 trillion businesses, and they're always adding new services all the time, always upgrade, always doing good. I mean, it is a really good business. I mean, you can there's just so many opportunities for you. I, like yourself, I've been there, I've been scammed. Yeah. So, everybody's been there, but this business literally changed my mindset. I look at things differently. I see things differently. I'm meditating, I'm reading books, I'm trying to improve myself. I want to spoil my grandbabies. I want to do for them what I couldn't do for my kids. I was with their dad for 9 years, and, I left him because he was having issues. And then I raised my 3 kids on my own, dragging them out of bed at 5 o'clock in the morning, living paycheck to paycheck. I want to be able to, like having to save up money to go on vacation or save up money to go buy something. I don't want to live like that no more. If I want to go and buy something, I want to just go buy it and not have to save up money to buy it. I want to buy it and not have to worry about it. Can I afford it? Do I need to save up money for it? I just want to go do it. I just want that kind of freedom. Some people enjoy living paycheck to paycheck. That's okay, whatever floats their boat, but not me. I did it so many years, and I'm just tired of living that way. And I want to change. I want to change myself, and it's not hard for anybody to do. I mean, if you really want to change your life, you can change your life. It's you control your mind. Nobody else controls your thoughts but you. And if that's the life you want to live, that's the life you're going to live. You know what I'm saying? It's on you and how bad you want to change it. You can't blame nobody else. That's what's the matter with this society. People are, this and this and this and this. No, it's you. You control your thoughts. You control what you do every day.
Yes.
You control that.
But
nobody else.
Your attitude always controls how you react to things.
Exactly. And if you have that mindset where that your negativity, you're never going to have anything. You bring out in the universe what you put out in the universe.
Exactly.
If you're going to say, oh, I suck, I can never do that, you're not going to do that because you already told yourself you can't do that. But if you say, oh my God, I can do this, and I tell myself every day, I mean, I still have my doubts every day. Who don't? It's the normal thing. It's just part of life.
Of course.
But then I get back to reality.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I can do this. And you know what? It has forever changed my life. Forever changed my life. It is game changer. When you get a taste of residual income, where you do a job one time, get paid lifetime, it's game changer. It is game changer. I'm telling you. For an example, I signed up my electric bill to save money on my electric bill. And I still pay Ohio is and all that. Nothing changes. I'm just telling them where to buy my energy from. That's it. And I signed it up one time. I've been getting paid on it month after month after month after month for 4 years.
So
That is game changer. I'm just saying.
is it like alternative? Well, let me put, for example, okay, I come to you and I use T-Mobile, and I say, I want
We
to
are
save.
partners with T-Mobile.
Okay, so do you get, it's kind of like a discount kind of thing if you
Yeah.
sign up with your service? Okay.
There's no credit check, no deposit, month to month, carry on phone number with us. You can also get your cell phone bill free in our company. I haven't had a cell phone bill with the business for 4 years now since I started. And when that's a game changer alone, just saving money there, There's so many ways we get paid and do things. It's very hard to explain. If I try to explain it to you, I'll just confuse you.
Well, okay, let's say that I come to you and I don't really want to get into the business, but I want to use the service.
It's free.
So it's free.
Mhm.
I just come in and I say, hey, I want to save on my cell phone bill, and I don't. There's nothing that changes. You stay with the same company.
We own our own cell phone company. We
Okay,
run
so
off the T-Mobile towers, but you'll still be with T-Mobile, but you'll come through us versus their T-Mobile.
Okay, so
And we
it's
have a
almost an
really good program
alternative.
with T-Mobile.
Okay,
Really good.
because you and I need to talk about my cell phone bill.
Yeah, we do.
Now, what all services do y'all offer? I mean, it's like,
We
is
do
there
credit
like
card processing for businesses. And this is a lot of business owners really love this business because one, we reduce their overhead costs, plus they create an extra stream of income on top of it. I mean, literally, they sign up their own services that they're paying every day. They save money, sign them up, and they get paid on them for the rest of their life after signing up one time. There's just so many things we do. It is incredible. And, they give us 30 days to give people a trial. They can try it for a little while. But we work with people, we train people. I mean, you know how you go to school to learn stuff? Well, you got to learn this. I mean, and it's not hard to learn. We talk to our friends and our family. Who do you know or is wanting to save money, or who do you want to know making a little extra money a month? And it's scalable, and there's no quotas. You can work it here, you can work it there. They don't care. It's your business. You work it as you want to work it.
So how do you get into this? What does it
Well,
take?
if somebody were to want to partner with us, we'd go to the website,
Mhm.
get them registered and stuff, put in their information, get them credited Solar Energy all around the world. They're in business right away.
So
They get
does-
their website, everything, and
So
they're in business.
what does it cost the person to get started?
It's $224 to get started.
Mhm.
It used to be $499 when I started. They bettered it, so it's $224 to get started. But by the time you put in your own services, you get your money right back. So we get paid in 4 different ways. We get paid weekly, we get paid monthly, plus we get free services.
If somebody wants to just try it out and they want to
They give them 30 days to try it. If they're not satisfied, they get a full refund.
in case somebody wants to get in touch with you and find out more about it.
Just have them contact me on Facebook, send me a message, and I will be glad to send them a video about it, how it works and how we pay, or get them on Zoom. We do everything on Zoom. All we do is get people on Zoom and show it to them. If they're interested, great. If they're not, great. Thanks for not wasting my time. I just say, I don't want to waste my time on people who's not looking for an opportunity. I'd rather just, maybe I can save them some money on some stuff, or they can just join and make money on their own services or do whatever. But no matter where you work or what you do, like when you go into Spectrum and store, the person in the Spectrum store, they get paid off of your bill.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? No matter where you're at, somebody's getting paid off of your bills. Why
Sure.
not be you? That's my philosophy. If somebody's gonna get paid off my bills, why not be me?
Well, I don't see why somebody can't sit down for 15 minutes and at least
Right.
take a look at it.
It's worth taking a look at.
I mean, and you know, like I said, there's a lot of skepticism out there because there's so many people that promise you this and promise you that,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
it never really
Mhm.
pans out. I say at least check it out.
Yeah, the only way this business would not work for anybody is if they wasn't open-minded and they didn't try.
Yeah.
Really, they have nobody to blame but themselves. You know what I mean? Because we work with people, we stay by your side. We help you with customers. We help you get the business, show businesses. We help you with everything until you say, okay, we are done. We got this. I don't need no help. I mean, I have people join my team and like within a couple of weeks make $2,000. You know, you can make a lot of money in this business. It's on you. And I mean, they work 60 hours a week in a factory, you know, and they did this in the cracks of their day, you know.
Mm,
I mean, it's like anything. You get what you put into it,
true, true.
you know.
Another quick question for you, because I noticed some of the language that you use. It seems to line up with a book that I've read called The Secret, and it talks about how to change your mindset,
Mm-hmm.
how you should approach things, like when you're meditating.
Mm-hmm.
Um, one thing I learned from it is gratitude changes your attitude. To
Mm-hmm.
be thankful each and every day, and call out things that you're thankful for, even if it's
Mm-hmm.
the picture frame on your desk, whatever it might be thankful for it. Don't look at the things that you don't have, look at the things you do have.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look how far you've come, the things that you've experienced in your life. Another thing is a lot of people will sit there and say, I don't want to be broke anymore. But you're putting out in the universe is that you acknowledge that you're broke and you're going to stay
Mm-hmm.
that way. To kind of have that mindset that you're already financially where you want to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying go out and spend a bunch of money on a bunch of stuff
Right.
you don't need, but have that mindset. It's I am rich. I've got $1 million in my bank account right now. Just think that way.
Yep.
If that makes sense. And it
Yep.
might sound ridiculous, but what does that say?
Turn your cans into cans and your dreams into plans.
Well, there you go. See, that's so much the same thing as what I was talking about. I used to do videos every day on Instagram, and I would find different parts of the book, and then I would incorporate it into a message. Probably need to go back to doing that again, but it's so much in line what you're saying. Give us some of your philosophy and some positive inspirational words.
I just know what I want, and I don't know. I guess when you struggle all your life, and I'm the oldest out of my oldest brother that passed away, got murdered at age 16.
Mm.
He was the oldest, and then it was me, and then I have 3 other siblings. I have 2 full sisters, 2 stepsisters, so I was the oldest out of all of them. But and then I kind of feel bad because I wasn't a very good example on my siblings, but they didn't follow my footsteps and get pregnant at age 15. So that was a good thing. And then my brother is the youngest in the family. Well, yeah, he's the youngest. Well, my sister's the youngest, my bad. I got one other brother. So, I just know what I want, and I read a lot of books and I try to better myself. I don't try to let myself get to that negativity because honestly, when I worked in the factory, I grew up being told I was stupid all the time. I'm a dingbat. I didn't know nothing, even my dad would get mad and say, oh, you're effing stupid. I grew up being told that all my life. And honestly, I always thought I was stupid. I never thought I was that smart. And then when I found this business and then I started going to counseling, it really helped me change my thoughts and and the entrepreneurship, and made me realize dreams can come true. It's on you and how you want it. I learned not to care what people say and think about me. They don't run my life. They don't know my life. They don't know my business. you know, until you step in my shoes, don't judge me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know, I'm 46 years old. I've been through 2 divorces. First guy, you know, was hooked on coke, and I don't want no part of that. He wouldn't get help, so I divorced him. And then I married another guy who was one thing from work. One rule: don't get your honey where you make your money.
Yeah, I learned
So
that lesson.
he was bipolar, wouldn't keep a job, and was a cheater. So I divorced him. And, you know, and let me tell you, these 2 dogs can talk a dog off a meat wagon, let me tell you. But those marriages didn't last. You know, I went through a lot of bad relationships, but then I met my husband, who treats me like a queen, who adores me, loves spending time with me, doesn't put me down. Every guy I've been with always dogged on me, put me down, and just always made me feel low about myself. And my husband now, he don't yell at me, he don't scream at me, he don't call me names. He's always complimenting me. We don't argue, you know. And then what's funny is we knew each other in 4th grade. And
Really?
I dated him in 4th grade, and then 20 years later we get back together. It's
Oh,
just
wow.
crazy how that works, right?
Mhm.
But there is good men out there, and there is good thing out there. You just gotta decide what you want in life.
That's right.
You got to decide. You control your mind, you control your thoughts, you control your destiny. You live the life the way you want to live it. You know what I mean? And if you want to, I just don't want to live like that no more. I swear I will never let a man hit on me, never let another man call me names, put me down, because if they do, I'm out the door. I'm done.
I don't blame you.
You know, right now my kids are raised. It's my turn. I raised my kids. They're good kids. They are doing good for themselves. You know, they're great kids. Not bad for a 15-year-old raising kids on her own. But I mean, my dad was strong-willed. He has a book out called Jesse's Way. And let me tell you, if you knew my dad, all he did was fight, and he was a trip. And my mom was strong-willed. So I get it, honestly. My mom was very strong-willed. She raised 5 kids, and God bless her. You know, she's been through a lot herself. But I just learned, I just know what I want, and I know where I want to be. And I'm going there, and I'm not letting people stand in my way because of their negativity. You can take your negativity, keep it to yourself. I want nothing but positive energy around me. I just want positive energy around me. You know, I was doing Ghost Sisters with my sister, and I liked it, but I didn't want none of that negativity. It was putting me behind in my business. So now I stepped away from that so I can take my time and focus on my business and helping blessing people.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I feel like I do. I love helping people. I treat people the way I want to be treated. I would never do anybody wrong. I'm the most honest, blunt person you'll ever meet. Sometimes
Those are the
it
best
gets me in
kind.
trouble. Sometimes it gets me in trouble. Sometimes it don't. But, you know, I don't sugarcoat stuff. I'm honest and I'm blunt, you know. And I bless people. I help them I bless them. I do. I help them believe that dreams come true. I help them create residual income. I help them change their lifestyle. I just love helping people. And the training and the mentorship in my business is just incredible. Incredible.
You know, the
Sorry for
close.
rambling.
Oh, no. This is your time. You get to talk all you want. I just know that my closest friends are the ones that are the most honest. And I don't need a yes man in my life. I need people that are going to tell me like it is. You know, if I'm doing something wrong, tell me I'm doing something wrong.
Right.
Don't
Exactly.
don't sit here and sound like grandma saying, oh, you're perfect, you're just a sweetheart and all that. Hey, if I'm being a jerk, tell me I'm being a jerk. If I'm doing something
Hmm.
that's if there's a better way of doing something that I'm doing, let me know. It's, and like you said, you have to get rid of the negative people around you. The circle of friends gets smaller and smaller, but your
Hmm.
success grows. There's people that I've been friends with for 30, 40 years, and I love them, and I'd still do anything for them. I love them from afar
Yep.
because
Yep. You
if
have
they're
to.
Yeah, if they're gonna still act like they're in high school, but they're 50 something years old,
Yeah.
60 years old, that's not what I need. I mean, I'm always gonna be a kid at heart, but when it comes to the things that I want in life, I take it very seriously, and
Yeah. And
I'm an adult about it.
exactly. And people out there, these women out there putting up with men abusing them, putting up with them, calling them names, accusing them of stuff, and just treating them like total dogs.
Hmm.
And to me, why? These times that you're being treated this way, you will never get them time. Once that time's
Exactly.
gone,
It's
you
gone.
will not get that time back. There are good men out there. You do not have to put up with that kind of abuse. Move on.
Hmm.
Move on. Life
Well,
is too short to be unhappy.
and the unfortunate thing is there are women out there that they
Mm-hmm.
it's a comfort to know they have a roof over their head and they've got food in their bellies, and they're willing to put up with the garbage for that sense of security. Oh, at least I have a place to stay, and I've got clothes on my back. But I'm tell you what, ladies, grow a pair.
Hey,
Stand
I
up for
never
yourself.
relied on a man. In my entire life, I have never relied on a man. I've always been independent. Always. I will not support a man. I will not rely on a man. I've always been a hard worker. I like having my own money. I don't
Mhm.
like to have to ask for money. I don't like to have to ask for anything, I mean, you can get gosh, there's so many jobs out there you can get. There's even stuff online nowadays that you can get. There's so much out there where you should not have to rely on a man. And a lot of people just live off misery. They do. They just love living off misery. They like that drama. They like being treated like crap because they get used to it. That's what they know. I was used to it for 9 years. He was my first and only. I didn't know no better. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I didn't know any better. You know,
Well,
I just
there's
and I never thought I would ever be able to leave him. I mean, shoot, we had 3 kids. Actually, we had 4 kids together. I lost one. So I'm
mm,
pregnant too soon. So it
yeah,
wasn't easy to leave him, but where would I be today if I wouldn't have?
yeah, exactly. Well,
I would still be in that same situation.
there's women that I have met, and they're well off, but I wasn't happy. And if I wasn't emotionally happy, then all the money in the world was not going to fix things. I
Right.
think that's where people kind of, I understand you want the comforts in life, but do you want the comfort or do you want to be happy?
I would rather be miserable by myself and then be miserable with somebody treating me like crap.
Yeah, yeah.
I would. I'd rather be alone than be treated like crap.
Well, it took a lot of frogs before I found my princess,
Mm-hmm.
if you know what I mean. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
there's, I think a lot of it too is you get attracted to someone physically, but you don't let the emotional part of you grow first. And that's why I think it's very important you wait on the physical stuff, get to know each other. My wife and
Right.
I think we talked over the phone for like 3 months before we even went on our first date, and we actually got to know each other. And you didn't have that, okay, we're in front of each other and you're that sexual attraction. You're getting to know each other from the inside, and
Right.
who they really are. She was the fit for me. You could do it.
Oh yeah, man, there's trillions of people out there in the world. Trillions of people out there in the world. Why settle for one guy when there is trillions of men out there? There is trillions. You just got to find the right one. You don't got to settle. I'd rather be alone than be miserable. I would. I will not put up with that again. In my entire life, I swore when I left my last ex-husband, because he was bipolar. I mean, he was the worst of the worst. He would put me up on a pedestal one minute and then put me low on the
Yeah,
ground the next minute. I mean,
been
it
in a
was just
relationship like that.
horrible, horrible. And I told myself I will not live like that again, where I got to walk on eggshells.
Oh God, no.
No, life's too short. It is
It really
too short
is.
to be unhappy.
And
It is too short.
to the men and women out there, when you get in a relationship and you're serious and you want to be together, it's 100-100. It's not 50-50. It's
Yep.
100-100. That misconception of 50-50. Why do you only want half of a person? You want the whole, and you want you've got to come together to take care of everything, whether it's finances, your mental stability, your spiritual side, every aspect of your life. You need to support each other, and that's why I say 100-100. Now, granted, yes, sometimes we need our time alone, or we need to be with friends and stuff. So don't get me wrong, you don't have to be up each other's butts 24/7, but emotionally and on that spiritual level, I really believe we're connected and we're together all the time, even when we're apart. Did that sound sappy enough?
Hey, you only live once. Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah.
And one thing that I always did, and this is probably what most women did, I always felt like I could change somebody.
Oh, don't.
And you can't change somebody if you don't love them for who they are. Be done. Move on. If you can't love them for who they are and the way they are, move on.
Mm-hmm.
Move on. Because let me tell you, you can't change them. For 9 years, I kept trying to change my kid's dad. I kept thinking, oh, he'll get better. Never got better, got worse. All my ex-husbands, would they get better? No, they got worse. They never got any better. Life's too short to try to change somebody.
That's right.
You don't waste your time, because you can't. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some people can change if they really want to, but nine
But they
times
gotta
out of
want
10,
to.
men don't want to change.
Yeah, they gotta
They are
want
who
to.
they are, the way they are.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
a good man won't beat on a woman. I'm sorry. If you're a man, you're beating on a woman, you're what I call a pussy. Pardon my language. But
Call them a
men that
POS.
beat on women are pussies, plain and simple.
Yeah.
If you're calling women names, does it make you feel better about yourself because you're putting women down? What man would talk to a woman that way, like a trailer trash? What man talks to a woman like that? Be done. If you feel the need to talk to a woman like that, be done with that woman and go get help, because you need help.
Yep. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
that it goes both ways too, because I've been in those relationships.
Oh yeah,
where
yeah. I've heard women
they-
do the same thing. Same,
Yeah.
and I mean that in women too, not just men. I go from women too. Women can be divisive too.
Yeah. Well, we should all try to be better humans. There's too much negativity out there. I'm
World be
seeing,
a better place.
it's crazy is I'm seeing people that have been friends for like 30-40 years, what have you, and because they vote for different people, they're letting politics come between them. I don't understand that. Why?
I know. I mean, you can't control, and that's one thing that bothers me. People don't realize what would this world be if we all felt and thought the same way? What would this world be?
You need,
Everybody has different opinions and different views. That's what makes us human. That's what makes the world go around.
that's
You
right.
can't, you know what I'm saying? And one thing, when I become successful, when I get big, I'm not going to feel like I'm better than anybody else. I'm not going to treat anybody. I'm not going to feel like I'm all high and mighty and too good for my family and my friends. I'm going to be me.
Mhm.
I'm not, these people out there, they start making all this money and think, oh, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. Let me get something straight. We all wear our pants the same way. We put them all one leg on, put them on one leg at a time.
Exactly.
You're no better than the next person beside you. I don't judge people. I don't feel I'm any better than anybody else. I just, the world would be a better place if everybody would at least be open-minded and understand life ain't always the same way,
Treat each other with respect and be
Right.
able to the best ideas sometimes come from the compromise. When you got somebody
Yes.
that thinks this way, somebody thinks this way, if you get together and you think, okay, I can give up a little bit here, if you can give a little bit here, and then you've got better ideas, or things work out in a better way. I mean, that's just like a marriage. My wife and I don't always agree on everything, but
Nobody does. That's not, that's nature.
if we can come to an agreement on something, then we're both happy. That's the way the world should be. Unfortunately,
Compromise. It's huge.
yeah. I mean, unfortunately, the world's not that way, but it can be if we all get the same mindset. I'm gonna leave it at that. How do people get a hold of you?
Facebook is the best way.
And it's under
Chasity
Chasity
Leonard on Facebook.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll put the link to your Facebook, and that way people can just click on it and go straight to it. Do you have any other social media that you use?
LinkedIn app. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, but my main thing that I do is Facebook. I just try to meet. One thing I want to end this with is I like meeting new people. I love learning what new people do because everybody does something different.
Yeah.
And even if they're not interested in my business, that's okay. It's about building relationships, getting to know each other, help support each other's businesses. Maybe I can refer people to you. You can refer people to me. We can help each other out. That's what it's about, getting to know each other, helping each other out. I don't contact people just so I can get them in my business. I like to know about people. I generally like talking to new people and learning about them.
Are you like me when you go to the store, even if the self-checkout is wide open and there's a couple of people in line, you still get in line just to talk to the cashier?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
I
just
like the
talking to
interaction.
people.
Yeah, the interaction
I
itself.
can't wait to show you my business. I would love to see what you think about it.
I want to at least take a look and see what it is. And
you never know. I mean, all I do is try to get people in front of it. If they're interested, great. If they're not, great. I'm just letting people know what's out there and what's available to them. Not everybody wants to be a lawyer. Not everybody wants to be a doctor. Not everybody wants to be, a real estate agent. Not everybody wants to do the same thing. So it doesn't break my heart. It doesn't bother me to be told no. It does not bother me. I just wish people would be more honest. If they're not interested, say you're not interested. Don't waste my time. Be honest. I mean, to me, just have respect. It don't bother me to be told no. It's the no's that don't. We've been told no since we was 2 years old, and we're going to continue to be told no until we die. No's don't bother me. Just be honest and not waste my time. That's all I care about.
So I'm very curious if there's anybody that's listening and you're already a part of this. But what is it called anyway?
ACN.
ACN.
Complete no-brainer.
Well, if you're already a part of that and you've got success, I'd like to hear from you. So you can either message me in the comment section. My email is also in the description, so you can email me. You can contact me on any of the social media platforms that I always leave the links to. I just want to hear from you. And if you're listening to this and you decide, hey, I at least want to check it out, let me know what your experience is like.
I highly recommend not Googling it because you're not way we pay and the services we're with. You ain't going to understand how it works without seeing it. See it, then do your Google and investigation, because then you know what you're looking for.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's fair. At least take a look. And if you don't like it, move on. You never know. You might find something that you might want to try and might be a success. You won't know unless you try.
Right. Exactly.
Well, anyway, I could ramble on all day long.
Me too.
But we're going to leave it at that. And I want to thank everybody that's either watching us or listening to us. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome, and please subscribe and recommend us. And if you are a regular, thank you for your support. You don't know how much it means to me. I truly mean that. I'm not just saying the words. I really appreciate it. Your support. It makes it possible for us to do the things that we do. And thank you, Miss Chasity. I appreciate your time. And until the next one, take care. God bless and peace.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Listen to the Vibes. You can catch us on Buzzsprout or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts, and on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook at The Vibes Broadcast Network